Ode to the Oud. Gourd shape, muse, swollen with wind and the mulberry, tell me everything you're made of, little boat awry. Oblong box of betting doves, picking pomegranate seeds out of the air. You're the poet's persona, his double in the high priest's third chamber, each strain a litany of stars over the Sahara, pear-shaped traveler, strong but so light. Is there a wishbone holding you together? I wish I knew how to open you up with an eagle's feather or a pick whittle from buffalo horn, singing alive the dust of Nubia. Rose-colored, rosewood, seasoned long ago. I wish I could close your 12 mouths with kisses. I envy one blessed to master himself by rocking you in his lonely arms, tongue strung and a row. I wish I could open every sound in you, little ship of sorrow, bend your voice till the names of heroes and courtesans, birds and animals, prayers and love songs swum from your belly. What I'm doing is that I'm reading poems that have never appeared in a collection before. Skulking across the snow. The shadow knows, okay, but what is this? The traveler's tale curled like a question mark, a tribe under her back. Snow falls among the headstones, the fat flakes curtain three worlds. In southern folklore, they exhume the old world before skulking out to a new frontier of city lights. They live by playing dead, bounty of lunacy, bounty of what it seems in other extremes. No, I'm not talking about lines stolen into a rock and roll song. No, arch sentimentalist, I'm not speaking of moonlight or a pale grove of wanderlust in the desert. But that's not a bad guess. I'm lost in your obscure imagination. Speaking of the dead, you know, Yeats also knew a little something about the occult. Sleepwalking is another story. Yes, the blank space says, wake up, knucklehead, and listen to this. You might be getting on to something here. If I had different skin, would you read me differently? Would you see something in the snow that isn't in the snow? Something approaching genius, would you press your nude body against the pages and try reading something into the life of the speaker? Would you nibble at the edges of my nightmares and shake the taste of death in your mouth? Or would you open your eyes, lost in a field of hyacinth? Well, on a night like this, snow has fallen into my dreams. Lithium or a horse could be a clue, but not necessarily so. Or think of the two men raising their dueling pistols, the years of silence between them. Alexander Pushkin falling into the January whiteness of history. Okay, Islands. This is a poem that appeared in the Pushkin, first published in poetry. An island is one great eye gazing out, a beckoning lighthouse, searchlight, a wishbone compass, a counterweight to the stars. When it comes to outlook or point of view, a figure stands on the rugged ledge, peering out towards an archipelago of glass on the mainland. A seagull's wings touching the tip of a high wave out to where the brain may stumble. But when the mind clambs down from its high, craggy lookout, we know it is truly a stubborn thing and has to leaf through pages of dust and light, through pre-memory and folklore, remembering fars rode down there till they pushed up through the sea floor and plumes of ash covered the dead, shaken the weight whirls away and silence filled up with centuries of waiting. Sea urchin, turtle, and crab came with earthly know-how, and one bird arrived with a sprig in its beak before everything clouded with cries, a millennium of small deaths, now topsoil, and seasons of blossoms and a single seed. Light edged across salt-crusted stones, across a calarac of blue water, and lost sailors' parrots spoke of sirens, the last word of men buried at sea. Someone could stand here contemplating the future, leafing through torn pages of St. Augustine or of the prophecies of fishermen, translating spur and folly down to taproot, the dreamy-eyed boy stilled in the man, the girl in the woman. A sunny forecast behind today, but tomorrow is beyond words. We behold a body of water. To behold a body of water is to know pig iron and mother wet. Whoever this figure is, he will soon return to dancing through the aroma of dagger's log, ginger lily, and bougainvillea, between chants and strings struck till gourds rally the hill and air, until the church steeple birds fly sweet darkness home. Whoever this friend or lover is, he intones redemptive harmonies. To lie down in remembrance is to know each of us is a prodigal son or daughter, looking out beyond land and sky, the chemical and metaphysical, beyond falling and turning water wheels in the colossal brain of damnable gods, a eureka held up to the sun's blinding eye, born to gaze into fire. At the conquering frontiers, the mind comes back to rest, stretching over the white sand. And the last poem, I think has, I won't say what it's about. It's called Requiem. So when the strong and holy high winds whiplash over the soul of marshlands eaten back to a sigh of salt water, the crescent city had already been shook down to her pilings, her floating ribs, her spleen and backbone left trembling in old world facades and postmodern lethargy, lost to waterlogged memories and quick-claim deeds, exposed for all eyes, damnable gaze, plumb-lined and heart-throb, ballast and water taper. Already the last ghost song of the Choctaw and the Chippewa long gone, no more than a drunken curse among the oak and sweet gum leaves, a tally of broken treaties and absences, echoing cries of birds over the barrier islands, inherited by the remittance man, Scalawag and King Cotton, and already the sky was falling in on itself, calling like a cloud of seagulls gone ravenous as the Gulf, reclaiming its ebb and flow chart, while the wind banged on shutters and unhinged doors from their frames, and unshangled the low-ridged roofs, while the believers hummed Precious Lord and Deep River as horsehair plastered walls gallop along the surge. Already folklore began to rise up from the buried lollygag and sluice, pussing beneath the Big Easy, rolling between and through itself, caught in some downward tug and turn, like a world of love affairs backed up in a stalled inlet, a knelt-down umber of cypress, a testament to how men dreamt land out of water where bedrock was only the heart's bump and grind. Its deep dark churn and acceleration blows it down to those unmoored timbers, already nothing but water mumbling as the eye lingered on a single question, then turned. The gauzy, genitalia, a Bacchus in Zulu left dangling from magnolias and rain trees already. Thank you.